Hello, hello. Looks like everything's working. How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be going over kind of a preliminary Puffin list and Gravy Bones list that I've been trying to put together. I'm not entirely sure if it's exactly what I want or not, but I figure we can try out each deck, kind of see how things feel, kind of go from there. Got some good ideas, I think, in each, so I'm hoping that Talishar has everything programmed to where we can actually try out stuff today. I'm going to take this Puffin list and we're going to do a real quick just test game in OpenCC against a bot real fast, just to make sure, because I think everything should be programmed in so far. Yeah, it looks like we didn't get any errors, so that's a good sign. Yo, what's going on? I was just saying I'm gonna be playing Puffin. I'm excited to try out this deck for the first time. So Republic, OpenCC, we're gonna save deck to favorites. We'll create a game, we'll see how this starts out. This is a list that I put together myself. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I haven't really been checking Purple Discord to see what people are building for either Puffin or for Gravy, so it's going to be an actual guessing game. So we want AB3. We don't want this. We want our modular card here. We don't want to pitch too much. I do like this card. El Dorte, what's going on? We're going to take out a few of the cogs for this matchup. And maybe... 63... Oh, you know what? I should just take out some of the blocks here. And bring in like these. Maybe have a little bit of a weird configuration here. The cards are on Talishar, so we're trying out some stuff right now. Man, starting off with this is gonna be pretty good. This Epot passing. Okay. So we're gonna start off on a gold, which is pretty cool. I think we want to start on making some cogs for Sky Skimmer. I'm tempted to just go here keep tip up. Yeah, so we'll pitch here, make a gold, do this, crank, and then not crank the second one. We're gonna pass on putting that card back in. We're gonna, let's see, let's tap Puffin. I do want to crank this one to draw a card. That's a pretty good one to see. So we can send here, and then we'll tap one of our cogs for go again. And then we'll do this. It's not the High Tide, but it is Destroy Arsenal. Let me full screen this for us here. We'll put the gem back in. Another E-Pot. He's getting a good setup. I do want to keep the golden cog. This is pretty good. So I want to keep this in hand right now. I think we start here pitching this. We'll crank the first one. And not crank the second one. We are not going to tap. I'm questioning if using Poly here is correct to give me an extra card, because he has to shoot it. Maybe not yet. So we'll have that and that. On hit, we'll tap. We don't have go again here, so I don't want to crank. Put the copper cog in arsenal here. So now we're looking at a pretty solid turn. Overflow, I think we just don't care about, right? Yeah, we just say that's fine. He's just setting up potions anyways. So we probably want to double crank here. Let's start on null time zone. Okay, he's not responding, so we're going to say, gosh, what's the name of that card? Thank you. That is the exact card I was thinking about. So we're going to do that one, then we're going to do this one. We're going to crank this one. We're going to draw a new card. That's a pretty good one. So let me see here. So this is 6 right now. This one also is just like maybe good setup for the next turn. I could make a gold kiss here. Puffin does look I mean, she's playing extremely fun right now. So now we have a go again. I don't know that we need to go again. Thinking. Is she powerful? I'm not sure. This is literally the first game I've ever played with her. I already drew a card this turn, so I don't want to. This is an arsenal. He's Kanoing. Gaze is pretty good. I gotta turn on, let me see here. Gotta turn this on. Although, she's not gonna talk, because I still have to figure out fixing that. Ooh. Okay. Colored me interested. Marlin seems the strongest, Puffin second, Gravy the weakest. I would agree that Gravy seems the weakest. Does this cost 0? No. Can we, sorry, can we undo? I want to use Tunic. Okay. Yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. Don't really understand why it does that, but we had one card leave. So, let me think here. I have enough to play all of these cards here. The question is, should I front pump this card? Or yeah, I have to front pump this card. So we'll go here, pitch this, make a golden cog. Do I want to crank? Yes. Then I'm going to use Poly. I do want to crank Poly. Let's draw a new card. We lost a golden cog at the beginning of this turn, so soup up should be 0 for 4, go again. Or 0 for 7, go again. Yeah, the new amulets seem really, really solid. This is just 8, go again, destroy your arsenal. Man, that's crazy. And then we'll go here. I'll put this on the bottom. So he's gonna go to 5 in. I feel like that seems like a pretty solid play, though. So we want to keep our blues as much as we can. We probably don't want to give him too much of a window to kill Poly on the spot, so let's use Poly first. I do. Then we'll do this, pitching the copper cog. I do. Okay. Draw an extra blue. Thinking through this turn, if I pitch 1 blue, then I should have enough for this into this. If I use the Gold Kiss. Poly's a bit bold if he can kill it while attacking. Oh, this isn't... I'm not attacking with it. You can't attack with Poly. It just taps to crank. I'm thinking we go... I'm thinking we Gold Kiss here. And we'll do this with this. This is just 9 go again, technically 10. Yeah, we'll pump 1 into it. Or actually, that's incorrect. I would need to oh, he's setting up his deja vu, yeah. So we're looking at lesson, prog, overflow, prog, okay. I'm on AB3 and I have an extra prevention effect. He's gonna ragamuffins. Pitch a crucible. There's Aether Wildfire. So the hope here is before this resolves, I have to use this, right? Because then, yeah. So if I want to react with the Throw Caution to the Wind, I'm pretty sure I have to use it here. And then it forces him to throw one of the extra cards. Flip a blue, flip a blue, flip a blue. Nice. So Kindle was the arsenal. I mean, I'm an AB3 every single day. He's dead on board. I took 1 from that Aether Wildfire, which means that this overflow also does not hit me for enough, right? How is it pumped by 2? It only dealt 1 to me. I mean, I'll still pitch 1 here. That's fine. He lessens. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I have a technical next week. Just because you're trying to like prep for this stuff. Here's the E-Pot, Spellfire, E-Pot, yep. So here comes the next Lessons in Lava. No? Oh, there we go, okay. And I can't do anything about that. And then he tutors the Blazing Aether. Oh. He's going for trying to kill me that way instead. I can't do anything about that. Hit a Clarity. I'm gonna use the Clarity. Oh, he missed. Not going for Blazing Aether there is just doesn't seem correct. We're 1-0 to start off and into Kano. Granted, we also had we had a pretty solid hand into that. How's it going, Mitch? We are, you know what I need to do? And I forgot to do it for that last game. I'm gonna go to the dashboard, Stream Manager, because I keep forgetting. We're gonna start a prediction, win-loss, start a prediction for the next one. It's got 2 minutes. We're into Marionette. I want to go first. I like getting us set up here. I think we still stay on Spitfire for this matchup. Do I like D-Reacts here? Yeah. He doesn't have items. What do I not like in this matchup? Some of the blues. Maybe some of the pump. Maybe some of the pump is where I kind of cut back. Maybe the no block. No block is so good. Let's try this. I have no idea if it's going to be good or not, but it's always fun to try, right? So we destroy, make a cog, play this. This is a crazy good starting hand, actually. Do I want to crank? Yes. Soup. Soup is a 0 for 4. Okay, we got a D-react out of the way. I feel like this is a good arsenal setup. But I'm also like super tempted to just play the Zeppelin. Just like forces him to block. Actually, no, because he could just block with the snaps. Still throwing 6 here is pretty good. Or do I just say pass at this point? Thinking. I think I would like to force cards out of his hand, so I'm going to go for this play because I can get a golden cog for the next turn cycle, or he can give me 2 more cards from his hand. I'm very excited for Gravy as well. We'll probably end up doing a couple games on Gravy. I have a preliminary list that I'm going to try out. We'll see how good it is or not. We're going to say no. Oh, we're going to shelter this. Yeah, that's fine. There's no point to pumping it because it turns on traps. Armory deck, Gravy Boots don't actually work. Currently, they don't work. I think it's just, we'll get a rules reprise that fixes it. Here's your pickup sticks. Breaking chain, yeah. Do I even care to block? I just make 2 golden cogs, crank 1, don't crank the other, play this. Actually, no, I double crank it and then play this. And I just say, okay, as long as they're not disrupting my hand here, I'm like super golden. Yeah, we just say, okay. Feels fine. All right, so we're gonna go +2 action, plus an action point, right? Yes and yes. We're gonna draw a card. We're not going to put that on the bottom. We get Golden Skyward, which is crazy good. In hand, less good where it's at right now. So we have 2 action points. We're gonna play this. We're gonna crank it. We're gonna draw a card because we have 2 action points. This is once per turn, go again. So I have 1, so I can play this as well. Yeah, just play this. Bam Bam, Consign to Cosmos, Shock. Bam Bam's pretty cool. And I think the Shock card being a 0 cost is really, really solid. You want Marvel Riptide? That one's going to be a pain. Why do you not want to play? I wanted to play the game. I wanted to play the game. I was doing the things. I was doing the thing, and my opponent just said, nah, I don't want to do it. I was having fun. All right. Well, actually, here, hold on. Before we continue, I need to. Does that count? I think that counts as a win. think that counts as a win. We're going to say that that was a win because they conceded. It gets some points out. Rigged. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you voted against me, but also I'm not sorry if you voted against me. Let me see here. Never trust the streamer. Why cosine to Cosmos? Or you mean what cosine to Cosmos does? I can tell you what it does. If you never finish the game, you can never lose. True. We're going to start another prediction right now. And like I was saying last stream, I've still got this box. We still haven't even opened this, by the way. So we'll eventually get into this. And then when High Seas rolls around, I'm going to keep one whole sealed box for us to work with. Alright. I also played Lantern, though, to be completely fair. I bring in this because it's a pirate matchup. I think we bring out some of the pumps that are a little bit weaker here. The block cards feel fine. Diriax, I definitely want over probably an extended turn. This card's crazy good. So maybe E-Strike is the conditional takeout. Just because it's 2 cards. How are we starting here? Are we cranking? I think we are. Yeah, let's start off. Let's get this crank going. Just having soup up in these first hands feels so good. Feels so good. Golden Skywarden kind of sucks here, but we can pitch it here. This is a pretty bad card to keep in hand, though. So we're kind of left with an awkward spot here. Do we want to Arsenal this card? Not really, but it is like an option. So we don't IP ourselves, or what we do is we just pitch heavily into it. We just overpitch into it. And we probably leak some damage here. That feels pretty fine. I'm blocking 6. What does this do? Just Battle Worn. Okay. This first. So we'll lose a thing, get soup up. We'll probably just Arsenal this, I would imagine. Tip seems fine here. It's maybe a blocking card, or no. Yeah, maybe a block for right now. Do I have an expansion slot card? What do you mean? Like a one that I'm personally excited about? Not in particular. I think we just take this. Care a lot more about Remorseless, and this is a pretty prime opportunity to use my arms. I don't want to crank the cog. So we'll have a cog for this next turn for Zeppelin. So we lost a cog to start off the turn, which means Soup Up is live. Then we'll do this, pitch this. And the hope is that we get enough here to be able to, I need to change the record to 2-0. Did I start a prediction on that last, or on this game? Did I start one? I did, okay. Time to judge me. Dude, I've played mech plenty of times. We are gonna tap to make another cog. Did I crank this turn? No, so we're not gonna crank this one. It's a pretty weak hand. I'm kind of surprised. So far, Marlon hasn't done anything that's, like, worried me. Yeah, 3 copies of Undercover Acquisition. The Assassin card? Box prices jumped $30. Dang. That's quite a lot. For expansion cards, I'm not sure if there's anything in particular that I'm, like, crazy about right now. Okay, so they made a gold. I think we're just taking it here. I like this card a lot. Let me look really fast. Fabry really quick. Spoilers from High Seas. Oh, he's gonna lace. Let's see, expansion cards. Oh, I do like one of the expansion cards. I really like the dagger. I think the dagger's really cool. Have I seen what the card does? Yeah, just steal something. This hurts, but I don't think I have much of a choice. We got Seek and Destroy and a Blood Rot. And then are you just keeping the Sikkim for next turn? Cool. Displays in Europe are 99. Yeah, that's pretty good. I definitely want a Cog, Crank, Cerebellum, Crank, draw card, I think. Just see what you get off of it. Cog, Crank, yes. Cerebellum, Crank, yes. Draw a new card. That's a pretty good one. Got 2 cogs in play. Can I get a third? No, but I can Palantir with 3 cogs because of Unicycle. Just trying to think if it's worth it. Thinking. Yeah, I think we do want to Palantir here. And we'll keep the Bludger. Although it does suck to lose a value here, I think we're learning that we need to block with this earlier because it has Battle Worn. Pick one you're gonna lose, most likely. I could also just blow up a different card. Yeah, the Clave reprint is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do this, do this. We will then instant untap a cog. We'll untap this one, then do it again. Destroy that. I forgot I have Seek and Destroy on me right now. So I want to order the Blood Rot Pox first. I will pay 3. And then put those on bottom. There we go. Is it just the offhand cold foil? Are you talking about the Clave? That's actually, this card's pretty good in this deck if you discard a yellow. So you can get a free load, but it doesn't look like they did that. So we're kind of limited Gem Pack Clave. The Gem Pack Clave faces left. Is that the normal direction? Yeah, so it's the opposite facing. pretty sure. I would need to look at there's a picture that I posted of them. Doesn't matter what side the dagger faces. I think in terms of the value of them, typically, yes, it does. We're going to take 4 here. I'm surprised there have been no codexes yet. I'm waiting for them to codex me. The other one, yeah. Oh, that's really good. I didn't even think about them getting that, putting that in. Lace. I mean, I know we're just trying to race them here. 8 on hit is a lot. But they're ending their turn on that. So I could go... Because I really want to keep this. This card's very good. I just don't really want them to get a lot of value here. So maybe what I do is I go block, 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 don't allow them to get the value here, and then we come back at them with the Sky Skimmer. We'll say yes and yes. We'll say... I don't have any yellows, do I? I do have a couple yellows, so they'll get a gold here. Do I just give this +1? Or no, I give it go again. I give it go again. So they choose one of my cards. I'm still waiting for the right time to use Poly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Here, here. Forget that it waits and like makes you force break the chain. Put that in Arsenal. Pre-med. Pre-med. Create a gold. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is 11, yeah. So I don't have that many cogs, and I'll get cogs here, but I'm trying to think through what my turn even looks like. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I block here, I think this has a shot here. We're gonna polycrank on this next turn. So they have 2 ponders, but they IP themselves because one can't be face up. Okay. So we crank the first, we don't crank the second. Crank the no. We are not going to tap them. We're going to crank Poly. Gonna draw a card. This is a really good one to get here. Man, that's tempting to just even use and then throw this. But I think we have to be aggressive here. So the correct play, I think, is to just do this guy. Because if they put 6 in front of it, then I'll be, you know, I can't pump it above that to get the untap. But I can just give it go again, which is pretty powerful. because then we have the second cog for this, which will give me another cog. And we can kind of keep doing things. I might actually be tempted to crank the second cog and then throw Spitfire. We'll see. Last week you bought 2 RE boosters, open Rainbow Foil Shock Charmers, though. That sounds super nice. I like Charmers. I've got one sitting right next to me, actually, I think. Yeah. Got one just chilling here. Come on, Seth Rogen-kun. Gotta wait. We'll see. I feel like this is a pretty good turn for us, though. Want to test after this into your Reinhardt club list? Absolutely. Yeah, I'll get you. Can you do me a favor? Send me a link to a game, and then I'll join you right after. If you want to just like hang out and just leave the game open. See, I don't want to claim victory. Ask him one more time. Give him a minute or two. Pulse from Hunted, Cold Foil Graphene, Cold Foil Kunai. Dude, I just got my first Cold Foil Kunai. And then my whatchamacallit, my second kunai, the opposite facing one, I'm trading a local for it. Expansion slot cards are not coded. I'm gonna claim victory. This guy's just chilling here. Oh, he drew an all red hand. Alright. Do you still want to play a game at all? Or are you thinking not right now? Oh, nobody voted. Nobody voted. It would have been an easy point win for someone. Need to switch 2 cards? All right. A technical 3-0, but feels more like a 1-0 still, because we haven't really gotten in what feels like a true full game. Also, thanks to everybody that's here. I just noticed we have a ton of people watching. I appreciate you guys just coming in and hanging out. Yeah, it's like 2.5, yeah. But Dorte, if you have a link or anything, or I can drop a link for a Talishar game if you want to do it that way. Not gonna lie, try to play a game of CC Talishar, no idea what you're doing, feel bad for how slow. Dude, I mean, that's just a part of learning, though. Sent to me on Twitch. Let's see here. I don't know that I have DMs working on Twitch, but I will send. How about this? I'm gonna send you a game. I'll send you a private game right now, just in the chat. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get you the link right here. There you go. Can jam, want to see, does that card... Oh, the expansion slot card? The one that steals items? I don't know if the expansion slot card is coded yet. Let me look really fast. I don't think that one is yet. I could be wrong. Oh no, it is. It's on here. Undercover Acquisition is on there. Alright, into a Rhinar. I mean, we probably want D-Reacts, right? Although they don't feel the best. Actually, how about this? Let's just play this deck as is, without some of the D-Reacts in it. Just try it out. Let's see what happens. I like this. I like this in an opener, because I don't really want to block in the first place. Heard that 3 power stealth combined with Slippy is pretty good. Yeah, it tends to be. Beat chest. Okay. Oh, he's smacking me. We're getting down at the club right now. Do I want a golden cog going into my next turn? Do I even want to break this early? I could do this and then also this. Oh no, because they're both on defense triggers. Well, I guess I would just resolve this one, then resolve this one. This, then this. Can I not drag them? Hold on. Let's try and undo that. Sorry. Does it matter the order that I click them in? So that should happen. I don't want to crank it. That's so weird. We're gonna galvanize this. And then we go into the next turn. Do I want to galvanize a gold? No, I don't think so. It's a very good turn 0 for them. So we can make a cog, play this cog. Also side it out that all you got because it won't be needed this season. Yeah, I don't think it'll be needed this season either. That. I drew another cog. This hand does a whole lot of nothing right now. Put a steam counter on up to 2 cogs you control. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could play this, crank this one, then play this, pitch. Actually cancel. This is already tapped. I want to keep this card. So I want to make a gold kiss. I don't want to give a gold. And then we'll do this and we'll buff the cogs. And then we can keep this for the next turn cycle. Ooh! Thanks for that agility. I like me an agility token. That seems pretty good. I like an agility token with this card very much. Oh my goodness, this hand's looking nasty. Alright, this is... They take away our cerebellum. I think that's fine. I wish Scurvy was able to be an adult hero. I think we want to keep this one. We want to bottom this one. I think we just say yes. we've got an agility. I do and I do. We've got an agility, so we're going to put this on bottom. We're going to draw a card. Agility gets us a tip the barkeep that's crazy good. Do I think the community could handle how hot Scurvy would be? Yeah, dude. He might just be it. Also, you gotta stop showing barragings on top. I'm winning every clash right now. Alright, and now, okay, let me see here. We've got 2 cogs. Let's make a third. We are going to crank it. Then we will do this, pitch this. We are going to crank. We'll put them on the copper cogs to keep them around a little bit longer. We'll draw a new card. Oh my god. I wish I had one more resource. Maybe we just set this up for the following turn, because I'll be able to tap a cog for sure next turn. We don't really need a bunch of cogs going into next turn, but like this card's just insane with the amount of cogs we have right now. Just 5, but okay, so we're gonna tap, say +1 power. Tap, +1 power, right? Because it's thrice. And then tap for go again. Untap all my cogs. Then we'll shoot this. We'll tap to buff. Okay. I need to be smart about using Unicycle. We're about to be on Tunic. We have an agility. We drew a hand that doesn't really do a whole lot, but okay. We're not getting uber punished by Scabskins either. Assassin's got 2 expansion slots, but I don't see the Vision of Riddle with Regret. The anti-stack. Yeah, it's the anti-Runeblade stack card. Mighty wind up discarding and timming me. Send packing. No! And it's for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could at most block 8. So I'm not getting that Arsenal card back. Is my turn just fine without it? I think so. I think I do want to save one little bit of life here, though. And we'll get some value out of the Unicycle. They still have Scowling as well. Okay, I think I want to Cloud Skiff here to start off, pitching this because I want the gold. This might be a turn where they're tempted to flesh bag me. Especially because this is just 6 go again because of the agility from the last turn. Because we have 2 cogs, right? Yeah, we have 2 cogs. We'll be able to get a third. that we can commit to the Sky Skimmer. And potentially anything else. I mean, having just one open is really nice here. Yeah, Scowling seems correct. Okay, let's see. We lose Soup Up. Okay. Let's still pump this by 1. Get the extra little value off of it. I think we Krenka here. I think we're using Polykrenka finally. This seems like the correct time to use it as well to get a little bit of a turn back. I do. That's a pretty good one. So I could go Sky Skimmer here. Yeah, Sky Skimmer, Tunic, play Cogworks. So I can't use both of these, but I can only use one anyways for once per turn. So we'll give it a go again. It's back in for 4. Gonna use Tunic. Then we'll come in for 5. What could be cool here is, actually no, I kind of want to keep, I need a cog going into the next turn. Yeah, he's gonna full block here. I think it's worth potentially unicycling here. So we're gonna pump it to 6. Then we'll unicycle, untapping the cog. Then we'll get the on hit, tap it to make a new one. We won't crank this one. Then we have an arsenal card. Pretty decent hand, actually. Arc Smash is pretty good. Oh. That's like incredibly unlucky there. We probably want to do this, get a gold here. I think that seems pretty good. We already have the resources for our next turn. We will flip over the send packing, get a gold. And because Poly's not dead on this turn, now we go into the next turn. We've lost a bunch of items, so both of our soup ups are live. We're going to start with Poly. I will crank, then we'll Puffin. I will crank. We'll draw a new card. Man, everything we're doing right now is just broken. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, Variance absolutely hates to see this Reinhardt coming. We're not going to tap a cog. He's going to be very sad when I show him double soup up into eat one of your armor pieces. That's what's going to happen to you without disruption. Yeah. I mean, this turn is just incredibly powerful. You know what? I just realized I didn't start a prediction for this game. I'm very sorry. And it's gonna take a little bit for my brain to readjust every time. Goodbye, Scabskins. Oh man, I could destroy anything? Yeah, we're still destroying scabs, but like... I forgot that that's anything on the chain. You can't bet so it doesn't bother you. Why can't you bet? Are you in Germany, Mitch? This is so good. So good here. Oh my goodness. Poland. Okay. Does Poland also have the same, like, restrictive laws on gambling online? Agile windup's pretty good. Is that being discarded? Oh, it's attacking me. Okay. So we want to block here, then here. This defense will go off first. This, then this. This will go off first. I'll tap one of those. And we will not crank. Then now we're gonna refresh our gold real fast. We're gonna go here, here, and here. And then, do I need another gold here? I don't think so. We'll get rid of that one. Actually, hold on. I want to undo that. I forgot how to count, so we're going to go here and here. Not for your government. Fair. We're not going to crank. I do like that they have the notification of, like, you're not going to get an action point. It's not gambling, just really poorly designed everyone wins raffle. Okay. I guess it's fair. Yep, yep. We'll start on poly. I do. Then we'll puffin. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, I do. Because I want to get a redraw here, see what I get. It's pretty good. Could also just throw 7 Arsenal this. Or is this card just better? This card's just better. Is Poly considered an item? No. She is an offhand ally. So you cannot destroy it with the item destruction effects. I will say, starting Crown of Dominion so far has played extremely well. I'm pretty impressed with that. E-Strike so far has been pretty middle ground. Give me your tunic, please. You can Midas touch Poly because it is an ally. We are going to destroy Savage Feast. You're going to take 5. Because that card's broken. Speaking of broken cards, I like my E-Strikes with a second action point. It's just at me, right? Yeah, I'm just taking this. Fastest snap no block in the world. Alright, so we are going to... Do we need it for another turn? No. We'll do this first. I will crank. Then we'll do this, pitch this. We're going to crank the first one, but not the second one. Then we'll pass. Then we'll draw. We drew another blue, so this is card's just nuts. I mean, yeah, we just send 8. 8 go again. I misplayed this because I technically should have puffined earlier. I will crank and then... Oh, hold on. Cancel. Here. Now this. I just drew like fucking straight gas into him. Yeah, that was a solid game. Is it time for Regicide to come back? It might be. Dorte, I think honestly the roll 1 on the destroy item card is just what changes that game entirely. Yeah, and you lost 2. Yeah, Mitch, we'll jump into one. I'll send you a link. Like you lost 2 clashes. You rolled a 1 on the item destruction, and just like everything just kind of stumbled from there. Private. There you go, Mitch. Okay, we are going to remember this time. I'm going to start a prediction once Mitch gets into the game. You lost 2 agility, you rolled a 1 on Arg Smash, never got an action point. Oh yeah, that's true. You rolled a 3 and a 2? Or was it a 3 twice? Yeah, good luck to you too, Mitch. Brute Deck lost because you rolled back off Scabs. No, the Brute Deck lost because he rolled... not only did he roll bad twice on that, but he also rolled bad on the item destruction card and lost 2 clashes. It was literally anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Nothing else about the match mattered. Yeah. Mitch, did you send me Oh, Mitch sent... Here you go. Did I update the record, or was it already 3-0? Is it 4? We're 4-0 now, right? I mean, deck's looking clean so far. I want to go first into Slippy. He's gonna try and steal items from me. But I know he doesn't have items, so this is kind of worthless. I'm feeling like E-Strike probably doesn't need to be here. Lee... Is it Zamber? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? This hand looks really good. Ooh, we're gonna mute for just a second so she can answer a phone call real fast. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, there is a flesh and blood. There is a flesh and blood on here. It's pretty cool. We're gonna play this card. Unfortunately, our hand just didn't line up super great here, but if they only block 6, we can go over and then send Spitfire, which still feels pretty good. Okay, I realize right now I forgot to start a prediction. We're starting one right now, so if you have channel points, do it now. It's still early. We're on turn 2. So we're gonna +1 power, +1 power, and then we'll trigger go again. Yeah, welcome in. You said you're making a list to sell them. What cards are you selling? Just out of curiosity. That's a pretty good one. So I'm losing a card from hand. This card's not the greatest right now. I want this. Actually, I want to keep this as priority. I think we just don't block here. Force the flick, because I'm pretty sure the correct play is to get rid of the Palantir Aeronaut. Or actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's this that we get rid of. So that would have been a very good top card. We'll banish the Zeppelin, because we still keep around our 2 cogs from the last turn. Or up a resource here. So we can go Cogworks, pitch this, make a gold. Then Cogworks comes in. That's our first crank here. So I'm going to say yes. We're going to put 2 counters on the copper cogs. We're going to do this, crank again. Yes. Draw card. That's a pretty okay one. Not the one I wanted to see here, but that means just we keep our tunic. Flesh and Blood's expensive hobby here. Okay. Promos, Marvel Angels, Dragons and Sigils. Every Blitz and Armory deck sleeve made a 3D box for each one. That's pretty cool. 3D box as in like a 3D printed box. Flesh and Blood's expensive hobby here. You like the game, keep your Vincent game. Or Vincent deck. Yeah, I think the game has definitely priced out a lot of players in some capacity. But I think the game's still in a good spot. But I've seen a lot of people with similar situations, I'll just say that. You remember when Majestics were like 3? Yeah, literally. When I first started getting Majestics, I was like, man, I have to pay like $40 for CNC. That sucks. These cards are insane. I mean, I just keep this hand. This hand's crazy good. Oh, I don't like that. Well, now we don't keep this hand. Do we set up the E-Strike? You know what we might want to do? We might want to go soup up pitch the other soup up, play Cogworks. Yeah, I think we want to do that. Oh, you're a Brazilian player. Dude, that's super fair. I know that you guys getting product imported over there, at least initially, right, for like some of the earlier stuff, is just a disaster. New Fable will be incredibly expensive. Don't get any close to Magic prices. Yeah, Magic is really, really crazy expensive right now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of what's going on with Magic currently. How many D-Reacts have we eaten? 1, 2. It's our third D-React. Magic is lost. Too many crossovers. Yeah, I feel similar. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I enjoy the crossovers that we've been seeing, but I also feel like the game has just lost its luster for a lot of competitively minded players. So a lot of the people who were playing like competitive modern or competitive standard and that kind of stuff have just like moved on to other games. I transitioned into playing this game where other locals from my old LGS before I moved to where I currently live, they all swapped from playing Legacy Magic to playing Pokemon TCG. Thoughts on how Trump's tariffs impact the Flesh and Blood card scene? Believe it or not, Nick, it's like devastatingly bad right now. But it's not just Flesh and Blood. It's like literally every TCG right now is like super fucked. And it's really not good. We're struggling right now with like allocation for any amount of cards. It's just not, we're in a pretty bad spot. Most players swap to One Piece. Big boom factor's too much. It can't get, you're just getting distracted when you play, you know. Time to run for president on the platform of making cards cheaper. Dude, if I ran for president, I was like, dude, I can make Pokemon cards like 200% cheaper than they are because they're like easily 400 or 500% too expensive right now. I think I'd have a winning campaign. I'm not gonna lie. This cat does not want to. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, she's warm. It's very hot outside right now. It's like 92 or 93 right now, Fahrenheit. For all the European people, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'll check for you right now. FC. That is 33.3. Pretty hot. Fucking freedom units, yeah, sorry. I think, man, I think this might be a poly turn. Because we took... $33.3 is close to Ireland's hottest day ever? Are you serious? Damn. Here in Brazil, there's a card game being launched called Effect Conflicting Causes. I've never heard of that. Effect Conflicting Causes. Like a Kickstarter? Okay. I found an Instagram for it. Is it a Brazilian, actually, like, Brazilian-made card game? Everything on here is in, I'm assuming, Portuguese. It reads like Spanish, but I know it's probably not. The art looks really cool. Made there, yeah. That looks really neat. Can't even spell Celsius. How's it going? You're just lurking in here just to talk shit on the Europeans. Not really what I wanted to see here. Not really what I wanted to see here. You're the equal opportunity hater. Fair. Let's get go again here. Let's bait out that D-React. No. Okay, getting on tap here. Pretty nice. Celsius makes sense. Fahrenheit, they just threw every number at the wall, thought it felt good. See, for me, it's like... For me, it's tough, right? It's like, I grew up with it, so I know nothing different. So for me, I'm like, oh, it just makes sense. But not, obviously not for everyone, right? You're right that I'm a software engineer. I am a software engineer. Yeah, best of luck. I would say right now, job market's kind of rough. Not the greatest situation to be in right now. Baseline for Fahrenheit is like freezing points, right? Or no, you guys are freezing point. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why we use fucking Fahrenheit, if I'm being honest. It's just kind of a bullshit made up thing. It is all fucked. On the bright side, we're going to eat one less damage, probably, from Polly. Or can you target anything? No, to hero. You say that, then you learn Calvin. Yeah. I like using the block here. It seems pretty good. We bait out a react here. Okay. Not the react I expected. Okay. That's fine. So they clear, they give us a blood rot. Tunic. Tunic CNC is very good here. I do have Conquer. And, okay, gotta think here. I'm gonna have 2 cogs. I have Poly. Do I have a way of making a gold? No. So Poly's not really doing anything next turn. Are we muting again? We're muting again. Sorry. I'll give you guys benefit of the doubt on the Miles thing. The Miles thing, I like kilometers more because it makes you feel like you're going faster. So we're going to go here. There's a lot of feet in a mile for your foot enjoyers, you know. Darn it. I was hoping to convert. Do I just leave this in hand? Or no, I don't. I pitch to the Bloodrot Pox. Okay, so we do convert it. I'll pitch this, although I really would prefer if I had drawn it here. This hand is mostly fine. Oh, now it's fucked up. What'd you grab? Art of Desire Body. And you have a +3. So if I have a Frailty, what's the best thing I can grab here? Thinking. We're probably discarding the Goldwing Turbine. We can block 6, keep Soup up, and then send another thing, or I don't know. I guess maybe we just take the other Soup up because it's still just good damage and we want like an effective turn. Discard this. We just avoid giving them too much off of it. Oh, you know what? I could have taken the 1 cost guy, this guy. I could have taken him or a Cloud Skiff. That would have been pretty good, actually, now that I think about it. I forgot that Tunic was a thing. Game cops on your e-bike. Well, yeah, it's definitely a lie. Switching from Roman measurements to biblical measurements in England. That's weird. Very weird. Yeah, so I made a mistake here, but I think that's fine. Like we're still in a pretty solid spot. This feels really bad here. Infiltrate's pretty good. I don't even have a thing to block with, so it's probably just worth it to keep this, no? I think I just keep it. He's not threatening enough damage to me right now that I'm like, oh, what are we swapping to? Persuasive Justinic. That's pretty good. I've got one of every color in my hand right now, so we'll see what shenanigans can be pulled off here. I might end up going like tip, pitch this, depending on if they hit red. I might need to refresh. Yeah, it's me. So that one hits a red, that one hits a blue, so he takes one of my blues. Right? Yeah, takes tip. There's Polly. No, Polly. Alright. You killed him. I feel like I can't tell if Pork is lying or not, but it's sad because it does just sound made up, right? Got a warm kitty cat here. She's gonna go crazy for a moment. She's super cute though. Can I please get the blue block card? Nope. Okay, we're not converting this card. This is probably an incorrect block, actually, now that I think about it, because if he follows up with a 0 for 3, yep. Oh, Savor Bloodshed. I forgot that Savor Bloodshed was a thing right now. Did he draw nothing? Okay. So we're probably just sending 7 here, right? Or do I want to play this, get a cog established? I think that might be the correct play. Then here, and then this comes in for 5. That was based on Googling, so it could be a lie. I'm trying to tell the truth. Fair. +1 power here. Okay. Pretty good use of fate here. I really, really would like, yeah, an extra action point card. You don't have daggers. So this is just 3. I mean, yeah, that's fine. This game can be played online. Yes, it can. We're playing on Talishar. Yeah, thanks for the link, Dorte. How's it going, Alkazine? Is it Alkazine? Alkazine? Sounds like alkaline. I don't know if that's what you're going for. No item for you. I would like to keep my cogs. Thank you very much. What are we getting hit with? Made me get worked up. Talishar is good times. It's like the best way to test. Genuinely. I don't know how I could play this game without having access to something like this. It's just an incredible tool. So we have 1 tapped already. This gives me full conversion of the hand. I think that's worth it. So we'll do this. We will crank. We're going to put a steam counter on 1 and 2. Then we will Cogwork Zeppelin. Talishar's good time after the chat bans. This is a very good turn for us. So what we do is we go +1 here. Then, okay. That leaks 1. If I go thinking here, So if I go 1, my Spitfire's only for 1 right now because of the frailty anyways. But this would be second crank. Yeah. Yes, I do. So close. Tap this, smack him for 1. Okay, I can't really play around. Can't really play around a 3 pump here, but I can give them Tunic. I'm just gonna hair. I think this is arguably correct, because if he has a +3, then I'm able to do something with it. We'll get rid of their Take Up the Mantle. Nothing and 1. Okay. Spooky. Can he not do anything? Cracks the silver. Okay. That seems like a smart conversion. 4 is pretty good. I got a double block. Okay. Yes and yes. We might still be in this. We might. Do I want a second cranked golden cog here? Do I want 2 action points? Yes. No, that's the worst card I could draw. Darn it. Actually, the worst card I could draw. Cerebellum was 1 down. Cerebellum was 1 card down. Yeah, I just died of Flick no matter what. Oh, so close. So close. That was good. You know what? Okay, now in hindsight... Actually, no, he still has 2 daggers there. I should have, if I didn't need the gold, which I kind of did. Kind of didn't. I should have flipped one of the daggers, realistically, off the block card. Nobody voted for me to lose. I'm so sorry. All those points gone. Going to bed, Dorte. Dude, thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. We're gonna... Okay. Not voting again. It's rigged. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Had I drawn that Cerebellum processor, we probably would have gotten that game. Alright, let's see. What time is it? No one believed in Assassin main? No. Nobody believed in you, Mitch. I'm sorry. I want to try out this gravy list. Okay. Before I jump into next games, does anybody want to play into gravy? I could just jam games into you guys rather than trying to jam into random people. Because I have a gravy list as well that I want to try out. Also Go to Bed is a fun game. Dude, not a problem. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's go. Public game here. Drag Under Yellow. Okay. So this one's not supported yet. So we'll put them in the maybes and we'll pull in what card do we want to pull in its place? An extra Cuddy and let's do an extra Cuddy and an extra Moray. Try that one more time. Cool. Right now I don't have the Armory deck legs because they're not in Faber yet. But we'll try it out. Suede's gonna go first. Zon Bolton. Just try it as is. Let's see how this rolls. I like this and set up this, but I don't like starting on this hand when they're going first. So we'll see how things go. It's probably just a block hand. There's charge, go again. Wasn't a yellow. Still saves me 2 life, or 1 life technically. That's a pretty good one. So I Call to the Grave. I want a 2-cost, ideally. It's a 2-cost that attacks are free. Or I can just set up like a Oyston or something. This is a 2-cost. This is a 2-cost. That might not be a bad choice actually for Cuddy. Let's grab Cuddy. We will pitch to play Cuddy. And then we'll play this with Go again. See how they block. I forget that Dead Threads gives me an additional, so I could have grabbed a 2-cost here. What's a 2-cost that I have in my deck? I guess Sawbones? I think Sawbones is the only one. Let's just, I'm gonna look at my top card real fast. See Sawbones there, okay. We'll just attack here. I don't know that we want to use the hook just yet. He blocked pretty aggressively there. Just clearing. Okay. 3 at me. Okay. Not the worst thing here. Let's check top card really quick. Restless Bones red. Okay. So let's do this. We'll do this. We're going to discard Sawbones from our hand. Give it go again. I don't mind setting up Chum in Grave here. But actually no, we need him for the pitch, huh? Yeah, we need him. So we had a, or we're gonna have a blue go to yard right now when I click pass. So we break chain. Sawbones, pitch Chum. And we'll keep this gold for next rotation. Actually, I already made a gold. Right? Yeah, I made a gold this turn, so let's use this. This is a pirate attack. Oh man, this attack's for 6? Hold on. Oh, sorry. Sorry, friend. Going to bet. Not defending it. It's her, yeah. This was a very good turn for setup. And we know our top card is just the red version of Restless Bones. Block at 6. Okay. Gold gem first. Prevent one of it. So we have a flipped over and a flipped over. So we don't have anything right now. Let's check what the top card is. Swabby. Swabby's pretty good. So we could like I think setting up that is going to be good. So let's destroy to draw and discard. We'll discard the Swabby. Then we want to play tip. Trying to think. So I can't play him that effectively this turn. We could do this, get a resource. Thinking. Set up Cuddy. I think that's just fine. You didn't really have a good blue to go to the yard that turn. Take flight's pretty good. I think we're gonna block here. This is battle worn. That's also battle worn. Block 1 on this for now. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this hand. Tip is going to have to do some work here. First one you play from your graveyard, each turn gets go again. Okay. And right now I just have Cuddy and Swabby here. So I could go Cuddy. I'd like to do another draw discard, but I obviously don't have a gold Lumina. It's Blade Break. That's fine. Don't think there's much I can do here. What's the on hit? Goes to Soul. Okay. I really want to get another blue here. Oyston's on top. So I could destroy top, put Oyston into there. I'm trying to think through. Yeah, I want to put Oyston in there. I want to tip so I can play them. Then I want to do this. Pitch this. Discard Murray. Let's see. Have I made a gold this turn? No. So I don't want to use that too aggressively. Pretty good. Let's charge that. This is next sword attack. So he's gonna banish, give it go again. Raiden at me. I can give him 4 here. We will get rid of just one of the Luminas. he just has another Lumina. It's pretty unfortunate. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, so we've got to go again. Let's check what our top card is. Rigor Mortis. Yeah, let's... Oh, shoot. Not that. Let's put him in the yard. Discard Murray. We'll be able to end on Murray Le Fay. Okay, there's a blue on top. Close the combat chain. Man, I wish I could get an extra resource here. I think it's just... I mean, the first one has Go Again, right? So that one gets Go Again. Then I could set up, like, Rigor Mortis and make them force attack. I'm at 9. They could also just ignore it. I think the correct thing is to play this guy out, because if they... Yeah, they're forced into doing that. Yeah, they're just forced into board clearing right now. He strikes pretty good. Man, I kind of just want to keep my cards here. What is... Blue card's been put into your graveyard, so just as long as it's been put into my graveyard, I can play it. Okay, we're muting one more time. Sorry. Alright, we're back. Let's try and figure out how we can do anything here. I want to do next action gets go again, play this, then swing 4. Why is it 3? Oh no, it is 3. Okay. I'm thinking 4 because that's what his health is. We got pretty lucky on drawing the blue there, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. They've been playing pretty well. If there's ever a turn to cash in some of my cards here... I think I block here, just because this is first attack gets go again, and when it hits a hero, create a gold, which means that this gets go again, and it just goes 3 into... Should have probably used that, actually, now that I think about it. I could also just go this into... Man, this deck is hard. Fun, dude. Having a great time. Alright, let's go to the next one. We're gonna try it. I forgot to save my deck. I also forgot to start a prediction. I'm all sorts of jacked up. Sorry, guys. I'll start a prediction for this next one. Arcane Barrier for sure. Probably want Scars, because I feel like I'm going to be less life. Poison's probably pretty easy for them to get rid of. I don't know how I feel about this. Actually, you know what? Let's just run 63 cards and see if that works. This is a hand of all time. I really hope they attack me. Yep. That is, in fact, what happens sometimes. What is my top card? Conqueror. Damn it. God, that would make this hand so much better. It is unreal. It's just going to be play Oyston Pass. Put this in my arsenal. Okay. So we're going to get a gold. Do we pitch here? I think the answer is no. But also, we just don't really get a lot here. I know this could be incorrect, but having the gold here is pretty relevant. Let's check what this top card is. Port side. So we don't really want to use that right now. Probably what we just end up doing is we just go Conquer, double pitch. Here's a nice 8 go again. And then we just play Oyster. Is it Oyster? Oyston. He's like an oyster. He gives me a little gem. They're defending pretty heavily. Play Oyston pass. Okay. This hand also doesn't really do what I want it to. I'll pitch here. Let's just check out what this top card is. Chum. Chum's pretty good. Draw card, discard. If yellow's done this way, create a gold. Could also do this. Discard top card. Because we know it's Chum. 0 for 4, go again. We can chart. Restless and a Restless. Do I want to pitch it? Yes, I do. We will Dead Threads, go up to 4. Man, you're getting every phone call imaginable today. Alright, we're going to mute again. Never mind, they hung up. Alright, we are going to swing. Because why not? 4 seems pretty good here. I feel like he's probably just playing towards killing the Chum here. Eloquence. Okay. Kind of interesting. Don't know how I feel about that. Put that in Arsenal. His hand is pretty bad. But I like Tipple. Tipple's pretty good here. So Vincent, they paid the life. Vincent, they did not pay the life. They made a new Eloquence. Beseech gives +3. Mauve. Oh, Mauve's pretty good. Yeah, that's fine by me. It's damage that I'm not taking. But now they're throwing this at me. This is going to be the bigger one, right? We're going to skip all here. Yeah, we're going to skip this one too. We've got Loan Shark. Turns out you hate playing into all the pirates. Yeah, I feel like they're a little annoying, but they're not the worst. Man, this feels really bad. They are just demolishing me on this turn cycle. What a great setup from them. I probably want to save some life here. I don't mind blocking for 1. We're going to banish the... Oh, man, this is so loud all of a sudden. Put that down. When we get to this, we'll banish, I think, the Sawbones. One of the Sawbones. So, I think we want to... Port side, right? Put Sawbones in the yard. Then an ally's gone to the yard, so I can Golden Tipple for free. Yeah, port side. Discard this, draw a card. That's a good one. Well, Dead Threads. Tipple. Discard Limpet. Man, that's good. Murray's, like, awesome to see on top. Play this one for free. With Go Again. Her attack will have Go Again. Do this Pitch Loan Shark. Check out and see what's on top right now, just in case I want to loot. Tipple. Tipple's pretty good. I don't know that Tipple's what I want right now. Or is it? Because I could still play Murray. Or do I want to play Sawbones? I think I want to play Sawbones. Oh. I hate the closing combat chain thing that they've done. Okay, so I'm at 0 action points. Sawbones found very good for you in this matchup. I can imagine that it would be pretty good in this matchup. Let's refresh here. Very hard for... Yeah. That seems pretty fair. She has to send a lot to kill it, and the fact that you can't just send 1 damage at it through Flail feels pretty bad. Swarming's a good way to do it. So I can say prevent the Rune Chant. Then 3 at it. This hand is pretty bad, but it's fixable depending on what my top card is. So the fact that we have Scar here is like crazy good for us. Please be a yellow. Limpet. Another Limpet is like the best thing we could see on top here. So we could do this. Actually, hold on. Undo. Scar first. Wait, why are they at 19? Undo. Why are they at 19? Oh, because of Blood Debt. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Scar first, Scar first. I think I want to draw a discard here. I mean, that's just not playable. So, okay, we'll close combat chain for right now. I didn't get a way to trigger, to be able to play Limpet. So we can at least still send like a decent-ish turn here. You're not on Swarming. Swarming feels like it's probably correct to play in this matchup. I know I'm just setting myself up to get hit by the widespread. Diamond Amulet. Dude, People playing all these amulets now are so interesting. Okay, let's see. What's my top card? That's great. I love seeing that. Put in Red Mob Skies, but that might not be the call. Yeah, kind of hard to say, right? So this one is if you do draw a card, then create a gold. So it should be do this, pitch this. This triggers, I discard him, I draw tip, I break chain, play tip, I don't want to give a gold, this has go again, generate a resource, we'll swing for go again. And I think do I have enough? 1, 2, yeah, I do. Or sorry, not that. I want to Gold Kiss, play this. Pitch this, play this. This says go again. Swing for 7. Amulet is just less awkward time snap, which Vin players have moved to. I guess that's fair. What makes it less awkward than time snap? Just out of curiosity. Aren't they like functionally identical? Or am I understanding it incorrectly? It's an instant instead of an upfront action. Oh, that's what I'm missing, is the instant action point. Okay, that makes more sense. He's just figuring it out. Okay. It's a pretty great turn cycle for us. Let's put Lone Shark, then Scar. This is 5. Yeah, that's fine. Skip the Rune Chance. Check my top card here. Conquer. Okay, so that's not really playable. We're going to discard Swabby. Get that nice 6 go again. And then, because we discarded Swabby, we can Dead Threads to go again attack here. I feel like this deck is so fun. This deck just does weird stuff. Also, I missed marking our loss on the last game, and I just now realized that. So we should be at 4-2. I like keeping this for an arsenal here. We know what our top card is. There's not really a point in using Gravy right now. Okay. It's fine. So just coming at me, so we're looking at 4 plus 6. I think we just say okay. Skip all. Does require less commitment to cracking it, better sculpt to turn, more effectively respond to how the opponent's blocking. I think that's fair. Because like right now they could use it as an example to get an extra little bit off of this turn. And like they're probably incentivized to because of Xing still being there. Yeah. Creeper's Malefic. There's the extra action. 2 action points. Oh man, that's good. That's a very good play from them. Okay, so we'll pitch into this. Seven. I mean, we just block here, block. Pitch the riches. Do I have any allies? Also lets you do it nonsense. Yeah, that's fair. I think what we do here is we draw a card off the gold because this replaces itself. That's pretty good. Let's see what our top card is. Portside Exchange doesn't do anything for me here. I could destroy it and then gravy. I could just also draw. Another one. Okay. We will loot the ruby amulet into... Oh, no. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, let's put this in here. Blue went to yard. Man, this deck is complicated. So now I should be able to... So this is from... I still have Dead Threads, so I didn't put an ally into my graveyard this turn, so Dead Threads is not live. If I blind flip an ally, I can get a resource and be able to do 2 things here. Man. First one has Go Again, so this would have Go Again, actually. I kind of want this to have Go Again. I think sending 7 here is just super good. Demands at least a card. Yeah. Can even play that. Oh, he can't off of Xing. At Swabby. Okay. So we probably... pitch here. We're going to take this last one. Malefic's going to trigger. That's going to kill Swabby. Let's see what my top card is. Avasti. Okay, so we know we're probably good to do this. I would. Let's pitch Avasti back into the deck. This has go again. Do we just blind? No, let's do this first. Four go again here is pretty good. Because they can't leak too much damage. And my follow-up is, so it's 4, 2, and then into 3 at worst. Because I haven't played a Watery Grave card yet, so I can play the E-Pot, the like pseudo E-Pot card. I think it might be worth it to blind. Okay, so it's nothing. So this has go again. This attacks for 2. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I made a mistake because I should have played him out, not the Ruby Amulet. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no, I'd probably die. I didn't even think about that. Or at least I have to give up a lot here. Yeah, man. I would have taken out another card from their hand. What is this coming for? 5? This is 5 block here. So I could go here, here. Sure. Shouldn't Succumb have... Succumb should have taken something from me, right? I think I just popped this, right? So I can keep a turn. Played at resolution. Oh, okay. Let's see what that top card is. Murray. I mean, I can get Murray into my grave, but it's not going to matter much. Actually, shoot, hold on. Wait, does drawing Murray do anything different here? No. Okay, risky turn here. Let's Limpet come in for one more. Pitching for Murray's effect. Well, I couldn't play Murray there because I hadn't put a blue into yard yet. It's my last Limpet. Yeah, it is. So I have to be able to kill them probably on this turn. Man, this is a rough hand too. Rigor Mortis is pretty good here. I'm trying to think how I can even play out this turn, so that was my go again. Yeah, this hero is so hard to play. I'm sitting here like I genuinely am so lost. I banished Dirge. Thankfully I have another Rigor Mortis. This will probably be my last game, by the way, just a heads up for everybody. That's a pretty good card. So, okay, so now I have to think through this. That's not attacking me. Pitch 1, 2, 3. That's attacking here. He's going to get an additional 3 rune chance. He's not doing anything? Oh yeah, because he can't swing Flail. Call. We're just gonna have to go for him again. Play, pitch this. I'm surprised he scooped. Why do you scoop there? I guess because I have more cards than him. But, like, I have so many non-blocks, unless he can't block it out, but I'm pretty sure he can. I just come in for 6. I guess then he's left with no attacks. Yeah, that's a little awkward. What's the... Oh, yeah, and Machinations is the last card. Yeah. Yeah, so he has no way of still swinging into me, and... he has no way of keeping a card that still allows him to swing into me. Okay. I did put a prediction, but nobody voted. It's all good. Alright. So, all in all, we went 5-3 today. Right? Or did I have 2 there? What was it before? 4-2. So we went 5-2 today. We won 1 game on Gravy, lost a game on Gravy. So that's 1-1. Then our 4-1 was on Puffin. Puffin felt pretty good. I definitely like how she performed overall. I think there's going to be a lot more like deck design options and deck like card choice options. But I'm kind of struggling with what I want to do to like change anything. I'm going to go full screen with Cam so everybody can see cards here. So this is the Puffin deck that I ran earlier. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is actually the E-Strikes. The E-Strikes kind of underperformed. So I'm thinking I had a whole set of cards down here that I was looking at that could be good. I'm questioning if we want something like Golden Tipple, even though we don't have that many yellows. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellows. Just like a generic 1 for 3 go again. Could be decent. But then I kind of wonder at that point, do we want Saltwater Swell? It's also a 1 for 3, but it blocks better. And it has the chance of getting us extra pitch. I don't know how well extra pitch converts in this deck. Probably not as much. Could also see maybe going to tighten the screws in that slot. I think I'll probably do that. I think we're going to swap that around. Or we move Jolly Bludger into the main. I feel like that's also kind of niche. So let's go tighten the screws in. We'll put E-Strike down to the maybes. And then, if I'm being honest, I think Gravy felt pretty good. I found myself using Cuddy a lot more than I thought I would. And I feel like Chum costs too much for what he does. So I think my first thing that I would be doing is dropping 1 Chum and bringing in an extra Cuddy. I think Cuddy is better than I expected him to be. And then I think the rest of the deck felt pretty fine. The Loan Sharks I never really cared to use. Oyston and Limpet are very good. Murray I didn't ever get to play. Rigor Mortis came in at the exact perfect time. And I feel like most of this is just fine. I do wonder, because so Golden Tipple, right? One thing that I'm thinking about with Golden Tipple is I think it's possible that with Golden Tipple we don't want the red version. I think we actually want the blue version in this list, just because we have plenty of resources, I've noticed, and I don't know if the value from the like extra 2 value is worth enough to justify playing the red over the blue. So I'm thinking that might be where I end up at. I like the ruby amulet. I like the diamond amulet. I think those still both stay. This card's still not working. The null rune felt fine into Vinset. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to start for right now with changes. Obviously, this deck is like nowhere near solved. It's possible that maybe a Loan Shark comes out of the deck as well, maybe in favor of Sea Legs here. Maybe like that as an idea, because I'm discarding a lot. We're going to swap those two around really quick. And then we'll be doing, most likely tomorrow, we'll be doing a whole deep dive into kind of what to do with Gravy and what to do with Puffin. Kind of how each of those decks are going to look. I'm trying to organize and get Aggerblaze to do like a little bit of a dual thing where we get together and we talk over things. It's possible I will either stream that or I will host it through Discord. So if you guys want to join in and take a look at that, you're more than welcome to join. And then we can have some discussions. But outside of that, I think I'm going to get going. It's starting to get a little bit late, and I'm going to go make dinner here in a minute. But thank you guys for joining in for our game. So we ended at 5-2 overall. I think these new heroes feel pretty good, at least at first glance, you know. Nothing too crazy happening with Gravy just yet. I think I was playing it correctly most of the time. There's definitely going to be some learning curves to sequencing his action points. I think that's going to be a big thing. So we'll see how that goes. I also think that I need to look into Back Alley Breakline and see how many of those that I potentially want to put into the deck as another potential viable option at either yellow or at blue. But probably most likely at blue. That way we can get a little bit of extra action points here. Because I've seen a lot of cards, but not a lot of action points. So we'll have to see how that goes. Alright. Well, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. I will, like I said, I'll most likely be doing a little stream or something tomorrow. I'll try and update everybody through Discord. If you're not in my Discord, I made a Discord, which I actually need to make a command for. I'll make a command for that right now, so that everybody can join in. Let's see here. Copy. Cool. So if you want to join the Discord, there's a link that should hopefully pop up if I use Nightbot correctly. Cool. If you want to join Discord so you can get notifications on when I'm going live, be sure to check things out there. But outside of that, thank you guys for joining in. I appreciate you guys all being here and getting to check out some high C stuff. Hopefully tomorrow we end up getting together and getting to put together some really cool CC decks. I want to work on Gravy and Puffin as much as I can so that we can get some good established deck lists going into kind of the national season, see how, I guess, correct I was in building some of these decks. So thank you guys for joining in, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.